welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. I'm coming in for the hug. Okay, here we go. Oh, nice and tight. I've been asking me to do back to school videos, every single previous video, and I know it's a little bit late because I think everyone's been doing back to school videos. And probably the last one. I am always late. Yeah, that is me. I had so much fun putting together 50 back to school life hacks. I didn't even know 50 existed, but I found so many awesome ones. I hope these hacks will make it so much more fun to go back to school. I have not been in school for a long time. Shh, don't tell anyone. Hold up, if you guys aren't part of my family already, I encourage you guys to join. This morning I woke up and I realized we hit 2 million family members on this channel. That's insane. I never imagined 2 million people. 1, 2, no. Single one. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. So many feels right now. So to thank you guys, every single one that is subscribed to my channel are entered in the MacBook Air giveaway of your choice. Rose gold. That will be drawn on August 21st. I thought I'd give back by doing more giveaways. So for those of you guys that are my Instagram followers, or if you go and follow me right now, I'm going to be giving you guys $250 to spend in any of your favorite online stores. That follow me on Twitter or want to follow me now, you guys can win one of the 2 back to school supply packs that I put together personally. It is so cute. And for those of you guys that follow my vlog channel, I am going to be putting together $250 makeup pack for you guys. Good luck, guys. If you want bonus entries, there is a link down below, so check it out. Let's get this video to 50,000 thumbs up because we're doing 50 hacks. 50,000 seems appropriate. That will be amazing. Appreciate every single thumbs up you guys give me. And without further ado, let's jump straight to the video. And if you guys stay till the end, like, you guys are amazing. Let's go. For a super convenient to-do list, stick a bunch of post-it notes onto a board, and that way once you're done, you can rip it off and have a fresh to-do list every day. The bonus is they're all sticky, so you can stick them around to remind you so you don't forget to do them. When you start a new subject, try leaving the first couple of pages blank in your notebook so that you can go back and add a table of contents later for better note finding when you need to study for your exam. Love writing in black ink, but actually it's easier to remember things when it's written in blue ink. So write your notes that you need to study for in blue ink. If you have a bunch of notebooks, they seriously all look the same from the top, so you can try coloring the top corner of each of the notebooks so you'll always know which subject it's for when you're looking in your bag. If you're writing an essay and you're done, but you're like a couple of words away from the word count, and that is so frustrating. Instead of going in and like trying to make some sentences longer, you can actually add a few extra words at the end of your paragraphs and then highlight them and turn them into white text. That way the word count is going to be more, but you can't actually see it. But do this at your own risk, guys, because I don't think that you guys should do it for like large chunks of words. Just thought it was really cool to share though. If your essay is too long, you can actually try adding white dashes between your words to lessen the word count as well. And again, use this at your own risk. To make your essays look visibly longer, try getting all the full stops and changing them to like 1 font size larger. It actually works. Or you do like your spell check and then it comes up with revise a fragment, and I actually never know what this means. Apparently all you need to do is add a semicolon somewhere in the sentence. I don't know where, but I know it's a semicolon. If you want a nifty folder organizer, try using a dishwashing rack. There's also space to put like your pencil tins as well in the front, so I think it's just super cool. Instead of searching for information on Google, try scholar.google.com for much better educational resources and not just like random blog posts. If you're stuck on finding references for a certain topic or anything, try picking one amazing book, go to the bibliography, and you can find other books and sources you can use as well. If you have a quote from a book that you want to use, but you don't know the page number for your citations, you can actually try searching it in Google Books, and it will actually tell you what page it comes from. This is way better than just like flipping through the book forever trying to find it. You're reading lots on the computer, it can get so tiring, so you can actually use the speech function on your computer to help you out. And on the Mac, all you need to do is just right click and use start speaking. You can also do this for essays to check if you have any errors in them as a way of proofreading after you finish writing them.
Candle and put it on top so you can create warmth to release the scent.
Do you need a whiteboard but don't have one? Try using a picture frame, and you can just use a whiteboard marker right on that and it's perfect, and it could even be prettier. If you don't know how to solve a math equation and you want someone to teach you but you don't have a tutor, try using wolfmalpha.com and mathaway.com. They can pretty much solve and explain any equation for you. Like, I was mind blown at the amount of stuff they had on these sites, so try that. To remember the decimals of pi, just count the letters in the sentence. May I have a large container of coffee? Which is actually 3.1415926, which is pi. I can now remember it. This blew my mind, guys. This is amazing. If you have smelly shoes after gym class, then let's be real, we all get smelly shoes. I don't think it's an if. Try taking 2 tea bags and put them in your shoes before you pack them away, and that way they won't smell up your locker or your bag. You're welcome. If you run out of deodorant, try using hand sanitizer on your armpits instead. The smell is actually caused by bacteria mixed with sweat, so if you don't have bacteria originally on your skin, it's actually less likely to smell. The other thing you can do is rub lime juice until it's dry, and this also keeps the smell away by increasing the pH level of your skin to the point where the bacteria can't even breathe there. So yeah, that's another hack. A really great idea is to assemble an emergency kit and keep it in your bag. You can put pads, band-aids, lip balm, comb, hair ties, deodorant, and like anything else you want to keep in your bag for emergency touch-ups. Like, I would put eyeliner and concealer in there as well, and you'll be ready for any situation. If you have deodorant but need to remove nail polish, you can actually use the deodorant to remove your chipped nail polish, which is really cool. Deodorant is also a great thing to use as an emergency itchy bite soother if you have like a bug bite or something, because the alcohol content in it can actually disinfect and soothe the bite. And while we're filming this dog kept coming up to me and dropping his ball and saying like, please throw it, please throw it. So yeah, I had to throw it for him. It was so much fun. Also, if you accidentally get Sharpie stains on your hands, like seriously, it is way more common than you think. You can actually remove it with nail polish remover and a cotton ball. You know, sometimes when you write an essay and you're always repeating the same adjective or verb and you want a bit more variety, you can actually use Word Hippo to find similar, alternative, or like opposite verbs and adjectives, so that sounds more interesting. The word effect or effect in a sentence, like I always get these confused. Try using the word impact instead and you'll never get it wrong. This is an interesting one. Blowing on your thumb apparently makes you feel less nervous when you're about to give a presentation. Like, I've never tried this before. Let me know if this works. Maybe it's like a placebo. If you need to use palm cards for your presentation, actually try changing the text color between every line, and this way it will make it so much easier to read when you're standing up there and you're like super nervous. If you're driving home and you think someone's following you, take 4 right turns so that you go in a circle, and if they're still behind you, they are following you. That happens, stop and then call someone that you know, or drive to a super public place and wait there until they leave. Or drive to a police station. If you've like sealed an envelope but you've forgotten to put something inside, instead of ripping it open, try placing it in the fridge. You can put whatever you need to put inside and then seal it again. Apparently you also remember things better when you say it out loud, so maybe try doing that next time you're studying.
Unicorns are a horse with a horn that have wings.
If you ever accidentally close an important tab, like for studying or a YouTube video, try pressing Ctrl-Shift-T and it'll reopen your last closed tab. If you have a bunch of things to delete, instead of like going one at a time with the delete button and it taking forever, try using Control-Backspace to delete the whole word at one time. On a Mac, you can actually use Control-Delete for one word or Command-Delete for a whole line. Also, there are apps like Keep Me Out you can use on your computer to stop you from procrastinating, because it'll just basically block you from websites that distract you, like YouTube, watching videos, Facebook, you know the drill. This is awesome if you have like absolutely no self-control. Textbooks are so expensive, so try renting instead. Zookle is amazing for university textbooks. You can try your luck in the library, but that has never worked for me because I've never found a free textbook in the library. Did you know that mints can actually help you reduce headaches and increase concentration? So keep some in your suitcase or in your bag at all times. Also, did you know eating 10 to 12 almonds gives you the same effect as having an aspirin when it comes to headaches? But almonds taste way better. Also, did you know grape juice is really great at curing migraines? So try pouring some into your drink bottle and taking it with you so that in case you get a migraine, you can drink some and you'll feel much better. Save battery and embarrassment of a surprise call while you're like in the library or in class, or you get completely distracted uploading snaps. Don't forget to add me on Snapchat if you haven't already. Probably turn on airplane mode so you don't get distracted. To help your phone last longer during school, try checking which apps use the most battery by going to settings and battery, and you can see if there's like any apps that are secretly reducing your battery time. It may surprise you, and then close them. Another thing you can do to preserve battery and data is to turn off background app refresh, which apparently updates all your apps while your phone is on without even you knowing. This is why your phone may be like clocking off earlier than you expect, or you may be using more data than you remember using. Another thing draining your battery on your phone are location services. Plus, if you have it on while you post on social media, people can literally stalk you. It's so scary, so turn them off when you don't need them. When you're sharing earphones with your friends, turn sound onto mono audio so that you guys are both getting the same sound instead of like each of you getting one side of the sound, which sounds really weird when you're listening to songs. Another awesome hack is to use an empty mint container as an earbud case to keep it from tangling up in your bag. It's also really cute. If you want to use your phone as like a video player while you're eating lunch or for a break, try using your sunglasses to stand up your phone. Otherwise, you can use 2 bull clips and bend one hand back, then flip the one you've bent back over and then clip the other one over the big bulky bit, and that is your custom DIY phone stand, and you can just watch videos while you eat your lunch. Perfect. Make your laptop battery last, turn down your screen brightness, and use power saving mode. You can also use the one tab extension on Chrome to grey out the tabs you're not using. That will save you more battery as well.
You better turn up.
Eat any sandwich while you're in a rush. Try rolling it up before you eat it. For some reason, it just makes it so much easier to eat. To keep apples from going brown during the day, try cutting them up. Soak them in 2 tablespoons of honey and 1 cup of water for a couple of minutes, and then tying them with an elastic band. And that way when you snack on them during the day, they're not going to be brown. And this is what the apples look like after about 6 hours. The one dipped in honey is obviously so much whiter, and the other one has just gone this really ugly brown. So it does work, guys. It is amazing. I love oranges, but when I try and take them out to snack on, they actually make a huge mess in my bag because all the juices and everything. Here's a great way to eat them. Just cut the top and bottom off and slice down the side. And that way when you're ready to eat them, you just open it up. It's much less messy. You don't get it on your face and there's not juice everywhere. If you constantly feel tired after you wake up in the morning, even though you've had enough sleep, try drinking more water when you wake up. You actually may be dehydrated instead of sleep deprived, and I didn't know this, so I've been trying to drink more water in the morning. If you guys are watching this now, I want to give you guys a big shout out because you guys are amazing. I can't wait to see your bright and beautiful faces next week. And until then, I will see you guys on my vlog,
On my socials or follow me, I'm everywhere.
Bye! Love you!